Hello everyone, welcome to your next 7-day reading. So these readings are for each zodiac sign. They're messages from Spirit for your next 7 days. These messages are timeless. And if you feel drawn, please watch for your sun, moon and rising signs. Let's get started. Hello Aries, welcome to your next 7 days. We've got our spirit and you see clearly now as your overall energy. Where this is playing out, how this is playing out, an aspect of yourself this is playing out in, we have enjoyment. And then the additional messages with the tarot, we've got the King of Swords, the Emperor and the Four of Wands. So your overall energy is our spirit. You see clearly now. And spirit has drawn me to the 43, which is the 7. Now spirit, the 7 is the number of our spirituality, amongst other things. But I'm seeing this as your spirituality, Aries, and I'm seeing the 7 in numerology is also, we have been working as 7 year this year in 2023. Now, if you are watching this and it's 2024 or beyond, Spirit is calling you back to what you experienced, to what you learned, or to something in 2023. Now 2023 for you Aries, I believe to some extent or completely has been a year of really understanding your spirituality, how to apply that in the world, and also what it means to you and what it means to your life. And I think that 2023 was a year to gain clarity into who you are, clarity into what you want to achieve, what's right for you, what you believe, what your beliefs are, your values are. And there's this sense of really seeing things clearly. And I feel that for most of the year, gaining clarity is what 2023 has been all about for you, Aries. Spirit's drawing me to the 4 and the 3. Now the 4 is our foundations, our stability. And the 3 is joy and community and communication, things like that. And I'm feeling that this clarity is guiding you to more stability in your life. It brings you a greater sense of security, and it brings you more joy and more connection with others, and others that are aligned with you, Aries. I feel like whenever you come across this reading, Aries, I think that's when the clarity arrives. I think that's when the clarity is. I just feel with this Knight of Swords, this Sword of Truth, and the Emperor here, once you see and understand, you can't unsee it. Once something becomes clear, it is clear. And I feel it clears your path. It clears you to be you. And in a way that you understand how to be that. So we've got the enjoyment card, and the card says, striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. And I think 2023 has been a lot about hard work. And people outside of you might think, gosh, what have you done all year? Maybe you don't have a lot to show for it in your life. And I feel like Spirit's saying that's all about to change. There's no more thank you, Spirit, thank you. The whole reason of 2023 was not to push and strive. It wasn't about the hard work. It was about the wisdom and the clarity that you've gained. And it's almost, Aries, when you stop striving and pushing and just enjoy life and go with life, I think that's when the clarity comes. I think it's that aha moment just reaches in you and you say to yourself, what am I doing? And you ask yourself, why am I doing it? Doing is important. It brings the intangible into the tangible world. But doing just for the sake of doing depletes our energy and it brings us nowhere. And that's a big message from Spirit in your reading, Aries. Spirit just said to me, Aries, pay attention. The exact words were, take heed. You don't always find the easiest way of doing things, Aries. Sometimes you can get so caught up in the doing that you don't even realize how you're making life hard for yourself. And Spirit doesn't want that for you anymore, because things are changing in a big way. And I see this clarity in this King of Swords and the Emperor. The Emperor, that's your card, Aries. And the Swords is clarity. You've got clarity. You see clearly now. It's wisdom. Look at the owl. It's knowledge. It's your mind. And it's the clarity that comes and you see the truth in it. And the Emperor is empowered, self-empowered. When the Emperor shows up in your reading, you know that you know who you are. You know your values, you know your beliefs, and you follow them. You're not easily swayed by others, yet you can listen to others. And this energy is you embracing that clarity that comes in. And it not only changes your outside world, but firstly, it changes you. You tap into the essence of you, and you understand that. And Spirit just said, there's so much joy that comes out of that. There's so much ease and pleasure and happiness and freedom. And that, Aries, there's your gateway to that life. I feel that for all of 2023, and I reckon for the past 3 to 4 years, you've been searching for. You've been hoping for. And some of you really longing for it. And it's almost like, I'm going to say, Aries, it kind of falls in your lap. And that's the way it will seem to you. I feel that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. But there's been a lot of work in understanding who you are, getting clear, seeking clarity, seeking guidance, coming to understand who you are, what you want, the part that you play in this vast universe of ours. And the journey has been one mainly of internal work. things in your outer life have already changed. That's so true, especially in the last 3 to 4 years. But the greatest work, Aries, has been your inner work, your understanding that you've been coming to. And that's what kind of makes you feel that this is falling, this Four of Wands is falling in your lap. And this is new places, new people, new partnerships, new relationships that move you forward. This is stability. This is that fall. More security and more stability. That is in your outer world. You find that within yourself first, Aries, and then you find that in your outer world. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love, light and blessings, Aries. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.